Welcome to Informed Tourist. This is Curtis, your traveling guru. What if your dream vacation is a trap? The gap between a city's reputation and reality has never been wider. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on 9 iconic US destinations, revealing the truths travel agencies don't want you to see. This isn't fear-mongering, it's about being an informed tourist. Stay with me to the end for my 3-step 72-hour rule, a secret that could save your vacation. Let's get started. San Francisco, the city of postcards, where the fog rolls in like a soft blanket, and the Golden Gate Bridge stands as a symbol of hope, innovation, and endless possibility. For decades, this city has captured imaginations around the world, its hills and cable cars immortalized in film, art, and memory. It's a place where the past and future collide, where Victorian homes meet cutting-edge tech campuses, and where dreams are said to be made. At least, that's the image that's been carefully crafted and sold for generations. But beneath the glossy surface, a different story unfolds. Today, the reality is stark. Open-air drug use, property crime, and a sense of unpredictability dominate many neighborhoods. The city's struggles are visible on nearly every block, from the heart of the Tenderloin to once bustling tourist corridors. Car break-ins have become so routine that locals often leave their cars empty, glove boxes open, and trunks ajar, hoping to signal there's nothing left to steal. It's a quiet act of surrender to a problem that seems to have no end. The stress of constant vigilance overshadows the city's beauty. Residents and visitors alike walk with a sense of unease, their eyes darting, their steps quickening, as they navigate streets that once felt welcoming. Add to that sky-high prices for hotels and meals, and the value just isn't there. A simple night out or weekend stay can cost a small fortune, leaving many to wonder if the experience matches the expense. Many beloved local businesses have closed, unable to weather the storm of rising costs and dwindling foot traffic. Once thriving neighborhoods now feature rows of empty storefronts, their windows plastered with for lease signs, a silent testament to a city in transition and decline. The vibrant energy that once defined San Francisco is muted, replaced by anxiety and decay. The city's famous hustle and bustle has given way to a quieter, more somber mood, as residents grapple with uncertainty about the future. For tourists, it's a high-stress, high-cost gamble. Many arrive with dreams of cable cars and sea breezes, only to find themselves navigating a city that feels unfamiliar and, at times, unsafe. The Golden Gate Bridge and Alcatraz remain timeless icons that still draw millions, but the journey to see them is now fraught with pitfalls, from navigating troubled neighborhoods to worrying about personal safety and the security of your belongings. San Francisco is still being sold as a dream destination, its image splashed across travel brochures and postcards. But for many, the reality is a tough pill to swallow. A city of contradictions, where beauty and hardship exist side by side. The risk of disappointment is exceptionally high. Visitors expecting magic may instead find themselves grappling with frustration, confusion, and a sense of loss for what the city once was. If you visit, be prepared for a city struggling under the weight of its own problems. Homelessness, addiction, and inequality are impossible to ignore, and they shape the experience of everyone who walks these streets. The postcard image is fading fast, replaced by a more complicated, sobering reality. San Francisco's shadow looms large, challenging us to see the city not just as it was, but as it truly is today. Los Angeles, the name alone conjures images of endless sunshine, palm trees swaying in the breeze, and a city where dreams are made. For decades, LA has been the ultimate symbol of hope and ambition, a place where anyone can reinvent themselves and chase stardom. The City of Angels sells a fantasy: sun, celebrities, and Hollywood glamour. It's a place immortalized in movies and music, where the streets seem paved with opportunity, and every corner promises a brush with fame. But the moment you arrive, reality hits. The infamous LA traffic is more than just a stereotype, it's a daily ordeal. What looks like a quick drive on the map can easily turn into hours spent crawling along endless freeways, surrounded by a sea of brake lights and honking horns. The city is vast and disconnected, with neighborhoods spread out over miles and miles. Getting from one iconic spot to another isn't just inconvenient, it's a logistical headache that can sap your energy and enthusiasm before you even arrive. The Hollywood Walk of Fame, it's often crowded, dirty, and underwhelming. The stars on the sidewalk are surrounded by street performers, aggressive vendors, and a constant stream of tourists, making it hard to find the magic you've seen on screen. Glamour is offset by visible poverty, homelessness, and rising crime, even in upscale areas. The contrast between luxury boutiques and tent encampments is jarring, a stark reminder of the city's deep inequalities. Safety is a concern, and the city's scale means you're always on alert. Even in neighborhoods known for their affluence, the sense of unease can be hard to shake, especially after dark. Iconic attractions are often just photo ops, lacking real depth. The Hollywood sign, Universal Studios, and other landmarks are more about snapping a quick picture than experiencing something truly memorable. The dream LA sells is powerful, but the reality is a frustrating maze of traffic and disappointment. Navigating the city can feel like a test of patience, with every outing requiring careful planning and a willingness to endure delays. It's a city that demands time, money, and patience for minimal reward. Parking is expensive, lines are long, and the payoff rarely lives up to the hype. For most, it's better watched in movies than experienced in person. The silver screen captures the city's allure far better than a day spent navigating its chaos. The tourist experience is shallow and exhausting. By the end of the day, even the most enthusiastic visitors are left feeling drained and disillusioned, wondering if the dream was ever real. LA is a broken promise, one best admired from afar. The city's beauty is undeniable, but up close, the cracks in the facade are impossible to ignore. If you go, prepare for a logistical puzzle in a city of contrasts. Every journey is a negotiation between expectation and reality, glamour and grit. The fantasy rarely matches reality. In Los Angeles, the dream factory is still running. But for many, it's a dream that's already broken. New Orleans. The city's magic is real. Jazz, food, and history create an unforgettable atmosphere. But beneath the charm, safety is a major concern. Crime is pervasive and unpredictable, with tourist areas often just a block from high-risk neighborhoods. Scams, pickpocketing, and muggings are common, especially at night. The city's infrastructure is crumbling, with potholes, flooding, and neglected streets. Aggressive panhandling and visible poverty can be jarring. To enjoy New Orleans, you need street smarts and constant vigilance. The city offers incredible culture, but the risks are real. It's a place of beautiful contradictions, magical, but demanding caution. If you let your guard down, the experience can turn negative fast. Visit for the culture, but stay alert at all times. Memphis, Tennessee, the birthplace of blues and rock and roll. Its musical legacy is legendary. Beale Street, Sun Studio, and Graceland are must-sees for music lovers. But outside these attractions, Memphis struggles with one of the highest violent crime rates in the country. Safety is limited to a few tourist zones. Venturing beyond feels risky. The experience is often restricted and artificial, focused only on music landmarks. Downtown feels empty and neglected outside the main drag. Dining and entertainment options are limited beyond the tourist core. The city's infrastructure and amenities are lacking. Memphis is a pilgrimage for music fans, but offers little else for the general traveler. High crime and underwhelming attractions make it a tough sell for a well-rounded vacation. Visit for the history, but don't expect much beyond that. The legacy is strong, but the city itself is struggling. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Stunning desert landscapes and a rich cultural mix make it unique. Breaking Bad tourism and the balloon fiesta add quirky appeal, but the city's crime rates are among the highest in the nation. Property and violent crime create a constant sense of unease, even at trailheads and parks. Poverty, addiction, and homelessness are visible, even in tourist areas. Visitors are advised to stick to Old Town or Nob Hill during the day and be cautious after dark. Exploring freely is replaced by careful navigation and risk management. Albuquerque is a tale of two cities, breathtaking nature, but a city core that demands caution. Visit for the scenery, but limit your exposure to the city itself. The frame is beautiful, but the picture inside is complicated. Portland, Oregon. Once a haven for creatives and foodies, Portland's quirky charm was legendary, but the vibe has changed. Open-air drug use and a homelessness crisis now dominate downtown. Beloved small businesses have closed, replaced by empty storefronts and boarded windows. The sense of safety and community has eroded, especially after dark. The city's marketing still sells the old Portland, but the reality is much harsher. Downtown feels empty and intimidating, not vibrant and welcoming. Safety concerns are widespread, not limited to certain areas. The tourist experience is now challenging and often disheartening. Pockets of the old spirit remain, but the core is struggling. The present reality is a shadow of Portland's recent past. Visit with caution and adjusted expectations. Detroit, Michigan. The downtown comeback is real. Restored skyscrapers, new restaurants, and a vibrant core. But this revitalization is hyper-localized. Step outside downtown, midtown, or Corktown, and the landscape changes instantly. Abandoned homes, crumbling infrastructure, and high crime are just blocks away. Exploring Detroit requires precision planning. One wrong turn can lead to unsafe areas. The city's disparities are stark and unforgiving. The tourist experience is rewarding only if you stick to the revitalized core. Treat your visit like a surgical strike. Know exactly where you're going and avoid wandering. The comeback is real, but fragile and limited. Detroit rewards careful planning, but punishes carelessness. See the new Detroit, but don't ignore the risks. It's a city of dramatic contrasts. Atlantic City, New Jersey. Once the East Coast's answer to Vegas, Atlantic City's glory days are gone. The boardwalk and casinos feel dated, tired, and tinged with desperation. Step away from the main strip, and you'll find poverty and crime. Even the boardwalk can feel sketchy, especially at night. Attractions and shops are often cheap and outdated. Beyond gambling, there's little to do. Entertainment and dining options are limited and overpriced. The city lacks the dynamic appeal of a modern resort. The energy is more listless than lively. Atlantic City offers Vegas-style excitement without the rewards. Unless you're there to gamble, expect disappointment. It's a faded echo of its former self. Chicago, Illinois, a city that rises proudly on the shores of Lake Michigan, its skyline a testament to ambition and resilience. From the air, it's a breathtaking sight. Towering skyscrapers, shimmering water, and a patchwork of neighborhoods that each tell their own story. This is one of America's greatest cities, where world-class architecture, legendary food, and a vibrant cultural scene come together. Whether you're marveling at the Willis Tower, savoring a slice of deep-dish pizza, or joining the crowds at a summer festival, Chicago offers experiences that are as diverse as its people. The downtown core pulses with energy. It's a place where tourists and locals mingle, where you can stroll through Millennium Park, shop along Michigan Avenue, or relax at a bustling outdoor cafe. Here, you'll find a sense of safety and excitement, with endless things to see and do. But Chicago is truly a tale of two cities. Prosperous, safe neighborhoods sit just blocks away from areas struggling with poverty and crime. The city's contrasts are stark. Luxury condos and trendy restaurants can be found near streets that tell a very different story. For visitors, crossing from one world to the other can happen in just a few steps, and the consequences can be serious. Tourists who wander without a plan may find themselves in unfamiliar territory, unsure of where they are or how to get back. Violent crime is not spread evenly across the city. Instead, it's concentrated in certain neighborhoods, often far from the tourist hotspots. But the scale of the problem means that even a small mistake in navigation can put you at risk. Knowing where you're going isn't just smart, it's essential. Booking a hotel without understanding the city's layout can lead to uncomfortable or even dangerous situations. A great deal on a room might put you far from the attractions, and closer to trouble than you realize. Chicago demands research. Before you visit, take time to learn about the neighborhoods, their reputations, and the best ways to get around. A little preparation goes a long way in making your trip safe and enjoyable. At night, use ride-sharing services like Uber or Lyft, and stick to well-established areas. The city's nightlife is incredible, but it's best enjoyed with a plan and a sense of awareness. Chicago rewards travelers who do their homework. Those who plan ahead are treated to unforgettable sights, sounds, and flavors. But for the careless, the city can quickly become overwhelming and even dangerous. If you take the time to understand the city, you'll discover a place that's welcoming, exciting, and full of surprises. The Bean, the Riverwalk, and countless other attractions await those who are prepared. But ignore the city's divides, and you risk stumbling into trouble. A wrong turn or a poorly chosen hotel can change your experience in an instant. Chicago is exhilarating, dynamic, and unforgettable, but only for those who plan ahead and respect its complexities. Be smart, stay aware, and the city will reward you with memories that last a lifetime. We've explored 9 cities where the postcard image hides a complicated truth. The goal isn't to scare you, it's to make you a smarter traveler. Here's my 72-hour rule, 3 steps to take before booking any trip. First, check recent hyperlocal crime data. Look at the last 30 days. Second, use Google Street View to virtually walk the area around your hotel or Airbnb. Third, search the city's name plus news and filter for the past week. This cuts through the hype and gives you the real story. Protect your time, money, and safety by looking beyond the brochure. Thanks for watching Informed Tourist. Like, subscribe, and share your travel stories in the comments. Stay safe, and stay informed.